I would probably argue that I am one of the most successful people that I know. But what does that even mean though? Like, what is success? Typically when someone says, oh, that person is so successful, everyone's initial thought to that is like the nice car, the big house, the inflated bank account, the parties, the popularity, the followers, the clothes, the jewelry, and like all that crap that doesn't really matter. For the past 2 years, I've lived in LA, in a town where people have come from around the world for a specific reason: success. And in this town, I can't even count the amount of times I hear of someone being successful because of how much he works. He's always on the grind. He lives in such a big house, a nice car, has so much money.
Forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
This is how I believe I have become so successful. Success to me is that I was raised in such an amazing family and had parents who loved me and cared about me and taught me and inspired me and encouraged me, and even sometimes made me do things that I didn't want to do because they knew it would benefit me even when I couldn't see it. To me, that is success. Success is that I grew up with an older brother who was basically my twin, who I got to play sports with, I got to wrestle with, I got to have fun with, and ultimately got to call my best friend. Success is that I get to be a role model to my 2 younger siblings and live my life to the best of my ability, knowing that I have them looking up to me. To me, success is that I got to meet the most beautiful, amazing girl in the world last year, who I now call my wife. Success is that I worked hard enough and long enough to be able to afford a ring that my wife dreamed of having when I asked her to marry me. Success to me is that we are able to afford a beautiful 2-bedroom house here in Los Angeles. Success is that I get to wake up and fall asleep every day next to my insanely beautiful wife for the rest of my life. Success to me is that we are fortunate enough to work together and that we don't have to wake up every morning like most couples and say goodbye at the beginning of the day. But rather we get to wake up and say hello and start our day side by side, hand in hand, camera in camera. Success is when my wife looks at me and she sees a man that she can trust and love, someone she knows will protect her no matter what. And success is also when I look back at her and feel in my heart the unstoppable, unshakable, constant force of love that I know nothing in this world can ever stop. Success is that Jess and I got to bring home a beautiful little puppy and now call him part of our family. Success is that I get to wake up every day and chase what I love and what I'm passionate about and call that my job. That I get to wake up and work hard, very hard, but not too hard that I don't get to spend the quality time with my family that I need to. Success is having time to wake up in the morning and have a delicious coffee while I spend time with Jesus. Success is having a wife who values the same morals and standards that I do, and we can live in unity together while we try to live those standards out. And when we fail to do so, we have each other to lean on and pick each other up. Success to me is when I learn to be patient in a scenario where I do not want to be. When I tell the truth during a time that it's easier to lie, or even forgive when it's easier to just hold a grudge. Success will be having children with my wife when that day eventually comes. Teaching my kids the way my parents taught me, and caring for their every need and putting them through school and high school and eventually through college if they don't drop out like I did. Success will be growing old with my wife and continuing to blossom our love and our relationship every day till then. Success is around you every day. Just open your eyes to find it.